Foundations. Foundation 11. Keep your hope in heaven and hold lightly the things of earth. Day 3. Unseen treasure. One of the most amazing discoveries from the ancient world was the tomb of King Tut in Egypt. Most of the tombs of the ancient pharaohs were robbed over time, but the tomb of King Tut was undisturbed until it was discovered in 1922. It held amazing treasures that were supposed to go with the king into the afterlife, but they remained in the tomb, just as they were when he was buried. It's true. You can't take it with you. If we live for earthly things, we will have them for a short time, only to lose them in the end. But if we plan for eternity and use this life to store heavenly treasure, then every day we are moving closer to that treasure. It can be difficult to live for something that seems far off. No one has ever seen the treasures of heaven, but we see the treasures of earth every day. And we are constantly bombarded with the advertisements to come and get what others have got. So how do we keep our sights on heaven's treasure? We live by faith in God's great promises. We set our hope on all the blessings we have because of Christ. We remember our inheritance in Christ. According to his great mercy, he has caused us to be born again to a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead, to an inheritance that is imperishable, undefiled, and unfading, kept in heaven for you. 1 Peter 1, verses 3 and 4. Born again, living hope, imperishable, undefiled, unfading, and kept just for you. This is the unseen treasure we have both now and in eternity. The Bible tells us that faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Hebrews 11, verse 1. We can be sure of God's promises because he is good and mighty and able to make them come to pass. We can be certain of our heavenly reward because Jesus has gone ahead of us to prepare a place for us. We can treasure what we cannot see when faith keeps our eyes on him. To dwell on. Our true treasure is Christ and the unseen riches of our inheritance to him. To discuss. What words do people use to describe earthly treasure? What are words you'd use to describe heavenly treasure? How have your eyes of faith grown lately? To memorize. Now, faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1.